pretty awesome still. So, of course, we got new dialogue. We can get some new stuff around here. Before we head back to the dorm. You know how it is. There's lots of people around, being doofuses and such. Liam Irvin knows what I'm talking about. What do we got over here? How you doing, Hebel? We've got our annual concert coming up next month. We'll be playing at the church in town. Rosine's helping us set everything up, since she's there all the time anyway. I'm sure it's going to turn out great. As long as you don't do any Nickelback covers, of course. Sister Ornella requested that I help the Wind Orchestra with the planning and setting up of their performance. A performance at the church sounds splendid, so I gladly accepted. That's nice. They seem to be putting all their effort into it too, which gives me even more reason to want to help them. Nice. Do. How's it going? It seems the Wind Orchestra's summer performance is a long-held tradition. How wonderful to see everyone coming together to plan the concert out. Let's use this next month of prep to make sure it's perfect. Perfect! It's Mint! Bridgie! Can you help me out with this part? I just don't get it, Alan. Bridgie? Hello? Anybody home? Ew. Oh, I'm sorry, Mint. Did you need something? Come on, we've got the performance next month. You've got to get your head in the game. She's got a flute, or an oboe, or something. Bridgie's being spaced out again a bunch lately. We're performing next month and we need her to support us. We can't afford to have Bridgie out. Mint, I've let it slide until now, but could you please not call me Bridgie? Mint's right. I should just focus on the concert. Screw Alan. Alan's a jerk. The only thing he cares about is cheddar stock. That bastard. You know, there's more to life than cheddar stock, sir. Just throwing it out there. I found an interesting ingredient at the pawn shop the other day. It was the tail of a black lizard from the east. Supposedly they were used for love potions in ancient times. Love potion number 9, even. It just screamed margarita to me. Think you can use it for something? Do I ever? It would be my pleasure. Oh, okay. Nicholas is such a nice guy. You know, because nice guys finished last and such. They really do. It's a shame he's not my type. If he were, he would definitely be a contender for my future husband. Uh-huh. Run while you still can, sir. Haha. I knew she'd gladly accept some new ingredients. I'm happy that I could provide them too. I want to see the full extent of her culinary creativity. Nice. Bum 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 bum. It's Colette! So hungry. I ended up spending so much last month that I barely got the money to eat. Okay, Colette, your allowance will be here tomorrow. You probably won't wither away and die. Probably. Meh. The art room. It's Lind, maybe. So this is what she's drawing. But it could use a bit of that that Lind touch. It's actually Vivi, of course. You son of a bitch. You're really good at painting, aren't you? How about I give you a little private modeling for your next painting? Oh boy. Doing the design from a live model would definitely be good practice. But I gotta say, you seem a lot bolder than usual today. All just part of your imagination. Huh. She doesn't usually say things like that. I wonder why. It's almost like she's a totally different person. You think? Clara. It still looks like you've had no progress with this thing. Summer uniforms. Oh, I guess it's time to start wearing those. The last time I wore mine, I was in the middle of an art project, so it ended up completely filthy. Finding and washing it at this point seems like an annoyance, so I'll just stay in my winter uniform for now. Okay. Enjoy. See if anybody's on the roof. Bum, 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 bum. There's people out here, by God. Huh. It's Fee! How you doing? Fee? What are you doing here? Earth to Fee, this is your commander speaking. Do you read me? Oh, Reen, didn't notice you. Were you lost in thought or something? I've never seen you not notice someone talking to you. Don't worry about it. Leave me alone for a bit. Sure, sorry about that. She definitely has something on her mind, but if she has to be left alone, there's not a whole lot I can do for her now. It's Hasty Steven. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Okay. Sounds exciting. How you doing? Sarifa. Ah, summer. What a marvelous season. 'Tis the season who awakens my pathos and passion. It's as if they are being called out to play by the sun itself. Or perhaps by those lovely young maidens seeking refreshment in the pool over there. Your ability to draw connections between such unrelated concepts is truly awe-inspiring, Master Vincent. Sarifa, please, such flattery is unnecessary. Oh, okay. Master Vincent has been taken with Summer ever since he was a child. I assume no explanation is needed as to why. I don't know about that. Settle down. Heed my words, Sarifa. My entire body awaits our next swimming lesson. Oh, okay. You say so, sir. If you indeed say so. I'm doing pretty good. Golem style. Bum, 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 bum. It's Sharon! Good day, Master Reen. Oh, hello, Sharon. What brings you here? One of my duties is to fulfill some of the chairman's board of directors related work on her behalf. You said duty. Kapow referee style, even. I was in the process of doing just that. Wow, I knew you were skilled, but helping out with things that are so tangential like that is really something else. They were merely a few simple tasks, that's all. The chairman rarely finds the time to visit, and as such, she often requests that I come along in her stead. That's Sharon for you, shrugging off her own superhuman accomplishments. I occasionally come here to act on behalf of the chairman. Fear not, however. This part of the job shall not affect the quality of my work as your dorm maid. At this point, I'd be more surprised if it did affect it. I'm looking forward to tonight's dinner, too. Damn right. I hear we're having tacos tonight. That would be cool. I shall await your return. Sharon brought me all the necessary paperwork pertaining to the Class 7 dormitory. Not only that, but they've all been filled out in a very detailed and well-organized fashion. Heh, she really is exceptional in every way. So I hear. There's somebody in the janitor's room. Bum, 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 bum. A Sharon character. I think there's always a Sharon character. In everything ever. Have you seen that black cat that's been strutting around the academy lately? Yes, I have. I've tried giving it milk and food, but it always runs off. Ha, guess it's a picky kitty. I've been giving it milk. Milk style. Even the milk that... Even when milk drops with one drop in dramatic fashion. You know what I'm talking about? We're almost at the height of summer. That means, of course, that with sun getting hotter and hotter, you'll need to be sure to avoid heat stroke. Take a rest every now and then so the heat doesn't overtake you. Oh, it will never overtake me. Not today, not ever. Mwah! Huh. And of course, try to stay as hydrated as possible. I don't want to see you without a cold drink in your hand. That's why I have the hydrate option on my Twitch channel. Dairy Queen. I've had Dairy Queen in quite a while, actually. Somebody's in bed. Would you please not speak to me? I'm already feeling unwell, and your presence is not improving things. Well, excuse me, princess. Somebody's on their period. Like, damn. Is that Elliot hanging out with Instructor Neidhart? It's Cloud! Cloudy McClouderson. That took longer than I'd expected. I have preparations to make for tomorrow, so I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Oh, of course. Sorry to keep you. Oh, yeah! The hydration bot. Remember that? And then I had to fire it because it kept missing work. Though, in reality, apparently it broke and doesn't work anymore, but... whatever you gotta do. I remember, like, every hour of the stream, it would remind everyone to hydrate. Good times. Hot Cocoa Oreo Blizzard. What the beep? Woo! Hey, Elliot. Huh? Oh, sorry, Rain. Didn't see you there. Huh, no worries. I was just surprised to see you and Instructor Neidhart together. What were you guys talking about? Huh, you know, just stuff. We were just comparing recompense. Oh, that reminds me. I really need to get back to the club right about now. See you later. That's exciting. Well, that was weird. Doesn't seem like they were talking about anything too important, though. Bum, bum, bum. Hydrate. That means I gotta take a sip of my tea. Which I'm almost out of, by the way. It's almost time for a refill. Let's see what's going on in the old faculty lounge. How you doing? Hanging out? It's always about this time of year that I wish I could go back to Isengard. I cannot deal with this heat. I know what you're saying, man. When I was in Florida, it was miserable. Ugh. I always forget you're from the Norsha province, too. Oh, right. You're from Ymir, aren't you? Well, it's good that The sound alerts are working, and the other day they were not working for whatever reason. Not even for me! Rabastages. Don't you miss the cool, refreshing summers back home? I don't. Vice Principal Heinrich. Principal Van Dyke will be leaving the academy on business tomorrow afternoon. I think he's going to have a meeting with CAS 106. As you well know, the absence of the principal means that the vice principal takes charge of the academy. Oh boy. So listen up. I'm not nearly as soft as our principal. Should you get up to something, do not expect me to let you off so easily. What a fart knocker. Hey, Cloud. Hey, how you doing, man? Right, time to prepare for next week's lessons. You might want to review some of what I taught you if you've got time to spend, Schwarzer. Will do. It doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. Alright, that's definitely good times in the Mushroom Kingdom. Willy Wonka style. Originally, the Summer Festival was celebrated around the end of June. But while the War of the Lions was raging on, it wasn't exactly practical to throw any big celebratory events. As you all know, Emperor Drykles brought the war to its end in July of 952. And when it was time for celebration, so the long-cancelled Summer Festival was held a month late alongside other end-of-war festivities. That means that the Summer Festival Heimdall celebrates today is also a celebration of the end of the war. Cool. We can give him the soggy porridge. Enjoy. And the mirror pizza. Have fun with that, sir. Bum 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 bum. Let's go see what the principal's up to right about now. I tend to be out of office frequently during the summer, as I have meetings to attend all over the country. As such, the academy will be in Heinrich's hands tomorrow. He can be rather coercive at times, but he's still very accomplished despite that. So I guess we don't have summer vacation at this school. It's kind of sad. What the hell is this? There's a book about the Lionheart medals here. Lionheart medals? What is all this bullshit? The Lionheart medals. The 4 great Lionheart medals are awarded to students of Thors Military Academy with outstanding achievements in a specified area. Each medal is awarded by a designated instructor, who selects a deserving student after a period of observation and judgment. Information on each individual medal and the instructor's tasked with issuing them can be found later in this book. The Medal of Friendship. 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 Apparently you win it by, by doing a certain number of friendships on your opponents. The Medal of Friendship, awarded to those who earn the respect and trust of the Academy at large. Awarded by Instructor Mary. Coolio. The Medal of Compassion. Awarded to those who devote themselves to helping others, on campus and off. Awarded by Instructor Beatrix. The Medal of Valor. Where's the Medal of Honor at? Awarded to those who set an example through hard-earned combat experience. Awarded by Instructor Makarov. You'd think that would be Heinrich, but whatever, dude. The Medal of Heroism. Awarded only to those who have received all 3 of the aforementioned medals and demonstrated outstanding ability in all aspects of their life at the Academy. Awarded by Principal Van Dyke. I want these medals. Give them to me. Don't make me come over there. Because I will do it, and you will not like it. I can promise you that. You son of a bitch. I'll kill all of you. Okay. Anywho... we can't go in there. Because reasons chocolate chew. Do 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 do. Alrighty then. See what we got going on around here. Companion style. How you doing? It's Monk! Apparently Misty hasn't revealed her secret identity to anyone. Not even to Hasty Steven. I've gone to the radio station to try and figure it out, but the staff told me it was her idea to remain anonymous. It seems it's up to us to decide whether Misty's her real name or a stage one. Heh, really gets the imagination going, doesn't it? What could she be like in real life? I heard she got fired from CAS 106 for saying some pretty risque things on the air. And Mitch complained about it, so they fired her. It's too bad, really. But that's how it goes. Becky, I cannot believe you're going to the Summer Festival. A number of shops will be holding sales and running promotions, so I can only imagine that I'll learn a thing or two. Now, Becky, how would you like to come along with me? I actually forgot all about the Summer Festival. I did want to go, but is it worth going without Hugo? I heard that last year's Summer Festival had an economic impact of over 1 billion mira. Yes, billion, with a B. How could any aspiring businessman resist? I mean, naturally. Let's see what's going on at the old library. I think there might be some new books to read. Bum 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 bum. How you doing? You had a swimming lesson today, right? What a perfect activity for this weather. I'd love to go play in the pool. The only problem is how sleepy I get afterward. That kind of spoils the fun. Because she's not a pool expert. So it's just the way it is. It's really hot outside lately, but the library's still pleasantly cool. Heh, while everyone's out blistering in the sun, I'll be right here reading through a stack of books. Ah, bliss. Alexa bliss, even. The library has central air, didn't you know? How cool is that? Do we have a new book here? Yes, we do. Erebonian Folklore Volume 2. Considering the size and history of the Erebonian Empire, it should come as no surprise that it has a wealth of folklore, perhaps more than any other nation on the continent. This is the second in a series of 3 books that will introduce a small number of the legends and traditions in Erebonia. It is my wish this series will stimulate new interest in the rich history and mythology of this great nation. Unicorn. Sacred creatures, pure white in color, with a single horn that is said to be capable of curing any illness. Legends state that only virgin maidens are able to touch one, and as such, it has been adopted as the symbol of Saint Estrella Girls Academy. Gnome. Granted the people of old knowledge of steel, a staple of ancient legends, giving heroes the weapons they need to overcome the trials ahead of them. Witch. Practitioners of witchcraft and black magic who are said to live among us. Various legends regarding their nature remain all over the continent, and both good and evil witches supposedly exist. I hear Newfie's actually a witch. Vampires. Vampires are powerful fiends said to suck the blood of humans. There are many tales that exist regarding them, with some stating that they can turn to ash in sunlight and others suggesting they have no reflections, but all concur that they have significant enough power to be known as the King of Fiends. J. Arendt. Curio. Read Erebonian Folklore Volume 2. Its contents were added to books. Notes. Nice. Anybody up here? There's not. Nobody's up here because they're pool experts. Do 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 do. I don't think any of these are new. Just the same old nonsense. Same old nonsensical nonsense that we've grown to appreciate over the years. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. To the student union building to see what the beep is going on. Student union. James! As soon as July rolls around, I get a real hankering for ice cream. I ordered some super expensive high-class ones last year as a joke, thinking they wouldn't sell. Probably from Dairy Queen. But the students loved them. Sold right out. Okay. Anything new here, sir? Probably not, but you never know, man. Oh, we got a new issue of the newspaper. Nice. Issue 4, the Heimdall Summer Festival approaches. Attendees listed. Who will Princess Alphen dance with? Couldn't tell ya. I bet she won't dance with Hasty Steven. That's for damn sure. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Issue 4. Featured story. The summer festival approaches. The time for Heimdall's summer festival, traditionally held a month later than the festivals in each of the nation's provinces, is almost upon us. A number of different ceremonial events take place at this time of year, but this summer festival... I can't talk! This summer festival, Prince Oliver, Crown Prince Cedric, and Princess Alphen will attend, rather than His Majesty the Emperor. I can't believe that Princess Alphen will be making an appearance for the first time, was the excited reaction of one female student who attends an academy in the capital. She ranks the princess as her favorite royal of all. Prince Oliver's intention to take part in the official functions also was met with rejoicing. Their attendance, along with the usual appearance of Crown Prince Cedric, is sure to make this year's festival one to remember. And they'll probably forget it tomorrow. Who will Princess Alphen's partner be? Nobody knows. Furthermore, Princess Alphen is expected to attend the garden party and partake in dancing on an official occasion for the first time. Considering her popularity, just who will she choose as her dance partner is gathering significant interest. As soon as we find out, we will be sure to print it. International. Armed clash in the Nord Highlands. Reports have suggested that an armed clash was narrowly avoided in the Nord Highlands to the northeast of Erebonia. An Imperial Chronicle cameraman, you know, Norton, you remember him, happened to be in the area at the time, and notes that tensions were high on both sides. When asked about the matter, a military source noted that areas which the Republic claim ownership of always have the potential for unrest. Fortunately, the crisis was successfully averted before it got out of hand. Our source pointed to the trade conference taking place in the Crossbell State next month, and suggested that the intelligence division may have played a part in calming the situation. This is a map of Filgeo. Biscar is the largest pseudo-continental territory in the center of Filgeo. Very close to being Filgaia. To the northeast is the continent containing the territory of Bischoff. To the west is the continent where the territory of Zetchelheim is at. Oh yeah! You know what I'm talking about. Culture. Heimdall Opera House. There's an opera house! Can we go there? And maybe it'll get messed up by a purple octopus? Opera is an integral part of Erebonian culture, and the epitome of that art is the Heimdall Opera House, the home of the Azure diva, Vita Clotilde. Few can witness one of her performances and not be astonished by the beauty of her voice and figure, and her range of expression. So great is her gift that it is said that her song has the power to transport the audience to another world. The Heimdall Opera House is a place any self-respecting Erebonian should visit at least once, but how far in advance will you have to pre-order to get tickets? Just don't let John complain about digital tickets. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, because you'll never hear the end of it. At least 2 months, suggests the Opera House's manager. Probably the impresario. Alas, for those wishing to see the commemorative performance during the summer festival, even pre-ordering is no longer an option, as tickets for that have already sold out. Aww, that's sad. Gourmet report. Concert Cafe Etoile. Etoile is a small yet well-known cafe sitting on a corner of Heimdall's Alto Street. Alto Street. Nice. The experience of sipping one of the shop's fragrant herbal teas while listening to soothing and elegant melodies, certainly not Nickelback, is nothing short of bliss. Impresario will get threatened by Tifa. Aw, yeah. While she kills for a shower. Food is also available, with the store's most popular dish being the heavenly, soft and fluffy omelette, 280 mira. The harmonious combination of piping hot egg and white rice is exquisite, making this refined establishment well worth a look and a taste. That sounds really good, actually, not gonna lie. Flame Tongue style. Spotlight. Nostalgic melodies for you. If you need a new instrument, record, or music box, the Revelt Company is there for you. We also repair broken instruments. The Revelt Company, helping you to share in the blessings of music. Just don't bring them any Nickelback merchandise or they'll get incredibly salty. And then they'll try to rip you off. Right, Samantha? A lot of students fall ill during the height of summer, so we're doing our part to try and keep that number down. We've got icy cold drinks to ward off heat stroke, and hot pots full of meat to keep your energy up throughout the day. Eating well is the best way to get you through the summer months happily and healthily. There's no question about that. Alright. They sell new stuff! We don't have any tomato gratin, so I guess we'll get that. A deliciously sweet tomato gratin. Restores 2400 HP, restores 20 CP. Get one of those. I hear they make a lot of that at the... Bum ba bum. Bum 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 bum. How you doing? Oh hey, you're one of the guys from Class 7. How's it hanging? I didn't know you guys had your own summer uniforms, too. They don't look all that different from ours, though. Yeah, well... Well, we're not as sharply dressed without the red blazers, but that's okay. We'll get over it. Summer uniforms are a gift. Switching over to them takes a weight off my shoulders in more ways than one. Makes the girls all look cuter, too. Oh, okay. Morimoto style. I can't believe neither of the upper classes had the highest average score. The first years must have been quite complacent to allow this to happen. I understand their anger, but perhaps they should use that energy to study instead of lamenting the unchangeable. Well... She's drinking tea! Just like Lancer. It looks like you're worried about them. Yeah, well... Bum 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 bum. Not that I can blame you, but just remember, we fought a lot before we became friends, too. Apparently so. How you doing? How's it going, Ramsey? You burn through energy much faster in the height of summer, so you should make sure you're eating well. A lot of girls seem to think summer's the time to jump on the fad diet bandwagon, but no good comes of that if you ask me. If a balanced diet paves the road to good health, half starving yourself just covers the road with nails. Ho 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 ho! Talk about denied!
EA Games. Challenge everything.
Bum bum ba ba bum ba bum bum bum. How you doing? Dorothy's in here as always, reading her pornography. I did it! I finally finished writing the story I started last month. Nothing can top the feeling that comes from capturing the pure love two boys can share in text. Oh boy. I can't wait to show it to Emma tomorrow. Oh boy. I've got to admit, I'm proud of this one. It's got some great stuff in it. But pay no attention to my panting. Oh boy. She's writing more smut. Just the way it is. Can't do nothing about it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. How you doing? It's Kenneth! He's actually in the freaking fishing club room for once. I've told you my brother graduated from here, right? He was actually the one who started this club. But I didn't come to this academy just to follow in his footsteps or anything. I enrolled here since Trista has so many great spots to fish. Can't say that about most schools. You especially can't say that about Nebraska's schools. I'll tell you what. Nothing new. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. What do we got going on in the old chess room? Stefan! How you doing, sir, with your blue hair? We're scheduled for another match against the upper class club. Thanks to Machias, we've actually won more matches than we've lost this year, too. We need to keep it up so we don't get shut down. They're no longer the laughingstock of the chess tournament. I hear that distinct dishonor goes to Vegastar, who's lost every match he's played in. He once got so salty, he kicked over the chessboard. And then he threw the queen out the window. And they had to escort him out. The summer festival's right around the corner now. I'm sure all the preparations will keep my father busy as usual. What's your dad like, anyway? The impression I get from reading the Imperial Chronicle is that he's a top-rate government official, at least. Well, he's a good-humored person, both at work and at home. He's always willing to listen to people and interact with them. I think that's part of what makes him a popular figure. He sounds like a good man. I wish more people in politics felt that approachable. I guess the best way to put it is that he's an ally of the people, for better or worse. I haven't really talked with him recently, to be honest. Maybe I should write at some point. Maybe. Yeah, I'll write to him once things calm down a little here. Right now, though, I need to focus on the chess club. Damn right you do. Do-do-do-do-do. Can't read what that book says. Christ, who's gonna live first? Christ, who's gonna die first? I think that's what that says. Ho! Interesting. Like how two people played chess and one of them got really salty at a third person for moving the pieces around. I'll be right back.